Daniel in the lion's den. Daniel 6. During the reign of King Darius, Daniel was one of the 3 administrators overseeing the entire Persian kingdom. He was righteous, wise, and faithful to God, so the king trusted him greatly. Because of this, the king planned to appoint him as the head of the entire kingdom. However, the other officials in the court became jealous of Daniel and sought a way to bring him down. But since he was honest and faultless in his duties, they could find no basis for any charges against him. Finally, they devised a cunning plan. They approached King Darius and said, "O king, live forever. We propose that you issue a decree that for the next 30 days, anyone who prays to any god or human other than you, O king, shall be thrown into the lion's den." Unaware that this scheme was aimed at Daniel, King Darius signed the decree, making it an irrevocable law according to the customs of the Medes and Persians. When Daniel learned that the decree had been issued, he continued his usual practice. 3 times a day, he knelt in prayer to God, facing Jerusalem. The officials spied on him and immediately went to report to the king, "O king, Daniel has not obeyed your decree. He still prays to his God 3 times a day." King Darius was deeply distressed, for he loved Daniel. He tried to find a way to save him, but the law he had signed could not be changed. By evening, the king had no choice but to order Daniel to be thrown into the lion's den. Before Daniel was cast in, the king said, "May the God whom you serve continually rescue you." Then a large stone was placed over the mouth of the den and sealed with the king's signet ring. That night, King Darius could not sleep. He refused to eat and was filled with anxiety. At the break of dawn, he hurried to the lion's den and called out with a trembling voice, "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God, whom you serve continually, been able to rescue you from the lions?" A peaceful voice rose from the den. "O king, live forever. My God sent his angel to shut the mouths of the lions so that they have not harmed me, because I was found innocent in his sight. Nor have I done any wrong before you, O king." The king was overjoyed. He immediately ordered Daniel to be lifted out of the den. There was not a single scratch on him, because he had trusted in God. King Darius then ordered the men who had falsely accused Daniel, along with their families, to be thrown into the lion's den. Before they even reached the ground, the lions overpowered them and crushed them. After this event, King Darius issued a decree throughout the kingdom, declaring, "All people must fear and reverence the God of Daniel, for he is the living God, and his kingdom will never be destroyed. He delivers and performs signs and wonders in heaven and on earth. He has rescued Daniel from the power of the lions." And Daniel continued to prosper under the reign of King Darius and King Cyrus. Lessons from the story: faithfulness to God. Even when faced with death, Daniel never abandoned his faith. God's protection. When we trust in him, he will deliver us from every danger. God's justice. The wicked will ultimately face the consequences of their actions.